We're gonna add these awesome suspension upgrades today to this amazing XRT. Check it out, guys. We got the front knuckles, we have the supporting front hubs, and we have the rear hubs. Well, and I took a little break and I answered the door, and check it out, guys. I know it's not the video, but just go check out J Concept, support them. He is, well, he's an amazing dude. He has an amazing business. They have the best tires in the world. No, this is not a sponsored video, guys. J Concept does not sponsor me one bit, but I've never had a pink shirt in my life, but check it out, guys. All right, so here we go. We're moving on to the suspension upgrades. Like I said, we got knuckles, hubs, and rear hubs. Besides that, we got shocks. We got our axles. We still got our stub axles, and we also got fans to install the motor, the ESC, and a couple other things. So we're gonna try to cram this into 2 more videos, so let's go. Okay, so in order to install the knuckles, first we have to pull out these. Well, these are the plus 24, guys. Check this out. Part number TXM8 plus 2410/date JTS. All right, guys, these are the plus 24, basically 1 inch each side. Silver hex 7075, and we're gonna join those up with the all new designed 7mm. These are the HD GPM axles, front and rear. So stick with me here for a moment because, well, I never really showed you guys the exact way to install the pins on the last video. So hopefully you guys are following along. Check it out, guys. There are the hex. So these are the 7075 hex. The only thing you're going to need to make sure you keep are the little retainer clips. I'll show you those in a second. Not only are we upgrading to the plus 24s, check it out, guys. There are all the steel stub axles. And then we're choosing silver. Have all colors available. These are 7075. And then there are the plus 24 barrels. Those are going to go. Guys, you're going to put them through the hubs first. I'll show you that, but then you're going to go just like that, and then you're going to use your clip, your little E-clip, to hold on the actual hex. All right, and the next thing, guys, check this out. So GPM has innovated their HD axles. So first of all, there it is. These are the AS 4.0. I don't know what that means. And L. They got an L and they got L. They have L. I'm not sure what that means, guys. That's crazy. I'm going to have to reach out to GPM and ask them what that means. But if you look really closely, I'm not sure if you can see on the tip there, there's actually a little grub screw, guys. And then the kit comes with replacement pins. So that's super awesome, guys. You can replace those pins. I'm not sure how to get them out. Never messed with it yet because it's a new design. But guys, replacing those pins is going to actually make your outdrives last longer, which who doesn't want that? Because guys, these parts are expensive. So, and then the other thing, check that out on the other end. There's no longer a barrel and a pin that come with the kit. Guys, check that out. I think I did a video on this one before, but super awesome. All right, so I changed my mind, guys. We're gonna go ahead and wrap the little bronze pieces. We're just going to use the same wrap we used for the chassis. So I got my heat gun, I got my gloves, and then because this is a sponsored video, guys, I'm going to get my CalRC Moo Clean. I'm going to clean these parts off. We're going to give them a quick wrap, hit it with some heat treatment, and then yeah, then it's going to look like this. Bam! And once you get them all assembled, check that out, guys. Super awesome, super beautiful. Everything is nice and free. And then you can see we wrapped the plus 1. Actually, it's plus 24mm. So those are ready to install. And then, guys, this is where I can show you this last hinge pin kit. The upper pin you're going to put in facing going the front of the truck. And this is the pin where you're not going to use the O-ring. And I'll show you up close here in a second, where when you turn the knuckle is going to hit the back side of the pin. And if you have the O-ring on there, it's going to limit the steering. Now right here is what I'm talking about. this last pin, you're not going to use a rubber O-ring. So push that all the way in, and then check that out, guys. So that's going to be your full throw, and that's where the knuckle kind of hits the pin. And if you have that O-ring in there, it's going to limit your steering. So O-ring on the bottom pin. And check these out, guys. These knuckles actually have like Durlin, so it's not just steel on aluminum. It's actually steel on Durlin. And I've been running these on all my trucks. I have them installed on a few of them now, not quite all of them yet because they are expensive, but they've been working out awesome. And then one other thing I want to show you guys is they do come with these kingpin screws and this fancy washer, which I do like. It's a great idea. I have it actually installed on my truck, but since we're using the stainless steel screw kit, we're just going to install the stainless steel screw kit. That way we don't get any rust up inside this screw. And remember, guys, so there it is up close. Remember, we're not making these things super tight, even though it is the one that doesn't have the, see, no O-ring on this one. But it won't let you make it too tight because there's actually a shoulder on the screw. So there you go. Tighten that all the way up, and then go ahead, making sure you have this installed in the right direction. Just use your stainless steel black screw. Be sure to use your Loctite and you're good to go. You guys, when it comes to installing the rear hinge pin, you're going to want to install the pin from the rear to the front. That way the O-ring is in the back of the truck. And the reason for that is, well, you're going to want the nylon lock nut facing toward the front of the truck, and that is so that when you're kicking rocks and dirt and dust, you're not destroying the rubber O-ring. So it'll be protected from the back side of the truck. So when you insert the truck, so when you install the GPM hinge pin, you're going to want to bring that in from the rear of the truck. That way the O-ring is on the back side of the arm. Well, I forgot. We got one more thing in this video to finish off the suspension, and that is going to be these GPM shocks. It's going to be part number XRT172F/R/LA/S-BK. Anyways, guys, we're going to use silver in this build. These are the working reservoirs. I think I have a video prior to this one somewhere down the line, guys, but these are amazing shocks. I have these in stock in all colors, I believe, except for purple right now. And then check this out, guys. We went ahead and installed the shock covers. These are from Mac Designs. You can find these on his website, Mac Designs. And then also, I went ahead and I'm installing these shock cover shock guards. And I just went ahead and painted the X on there. And that is the finished product. So we're gonna go, the last thing you have to do before you install your, these are the last 4 pins on your GPM hinge pin kit, guys. You get 4 pins for the shocks. You get 4 metal washers. So put the metal washer on there and then grab your bit, guys. And you have to remember to drill these out, otherwise it won't work. So you gotta drill out all 4 arms. And you can go ahead and install your shocks. Now, just like your hinge pins, just like the hinge pins, instead of the O-ring, you're just going to put the metal washer right there. That way it doesn't dig into the arm, guys. That's the whole point of using the washers in the O-ring. So it's going to look just like that. Capture this one with a locking nylon lock nut, and you can tighten this one up as tight as you want, because it will stop on the shoulder of the screw. And it's not going to bind up anything, hurt anything. It's still going to spin around. So there we go. We got it basically as tight as it will go because it's on the shoulder and you can still spin it. That's what you want. And here we're just going to capture it with the black anodized washer. Check that out. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it's just going to capture that pin a little bit better than just the screw. Don't forget, guys, you can find these quick tips on my website. Well, there we have it, guys. I got the full entire suspension kit installed, including the shocks. We're getting closer on the build. Still not quite there yet, but definitely, guys, check that out. We got the shocks on there, XRT, with the working reservoirs. We got the shock socks on there by Mac Designs. Try to leave a link for those as well. And then we have the shock guards. I have those in stock. Check it out, guys. Super awesome, super sexy. Still have quite a bit more work to do. I'm gonna go check the mailbox. I believe that we have the ESC wire loom in there, so I'm gonna start working on that. And then, yeah, guys, we're gonna try to get a video edited tonight. And then tomorrow we're gonna install the fans. We're gonna try to finish the whole truck tomorrow. I'm not sure if we can do that, but guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the video tomorrow, and I will catch you on the next one.